What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Hope you're all doing well and you're ready for another retro review. If you are, then smash that subscribe button because it's time to talk about ECW. November to Remember 1994. This was a show where you had the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we'll get to all bits in a little bit, but let's kick it off with JT Smith versus Hack Myers. 4 minutes. Not a lot to talk about. I suppose Hack Myers was over with the crowd and he gets more over. Sure. They do love him, but he gets beaten by JT Smith. The Pitbulls defeated the Bad Breed in a 3-minute match. Pitbulls were pretty decent, but the Bad Breed weren't. The Bad Breed sucked. Axel Rotten was okay, but Ian Rotten. The Rotten was right. Fucking Rotten. Cold Scorpio got a decent match out of Mr. Hughes. Mr. Hughes beat the shit out of him for the majority. Some stiff shots going in there, but Cold Scorpio found a way. Got on that top rope, hit that 450. No one does it better and never will do. One of the best high flyers in the business. So underrated. Cold Scorpio. Tommy Dreamer versus Tommy Cairo. Less said the better. I've seen enough of Tommy Cairo to last me a lifetime. I'm liking this evolution of Tommy Dreamer into the extreme. Yeah, that was a highlight, I suppose. And we see him later on with the Sandman. We see what goes on there. Sandman's blinded, and then we realise he's not. And then he turns on Tommy Dreamer and beats the shit out of him with the cane. And yeah, great moment, great storyline. One of the first storylines in the new Extreme Championship Wrestling. And great way to kick it off. Dean Malenko versus Taz. It should have been really good. Really was. And it kicked off really well. Some great suplexes, some great wrestling. Dean Malenko, a young Dean Malenko, fantastic. Why Jason is there, I do not know. He didn't need him. Tasmaniac, can't wait for him just to change to Taz. It's coming soon. But yeah, it's one of the better matches of the show. Just a finish, man. Let it down. The chloroform cloth to the face of the Tasmaniac. Was it needed? I don't know. Shane Douglas versus Ron Simmons was really good as well. Ron Simmons is an absolute beast and beat the shit out of Shane Douglas for about 6 minutes. And then out of nowhere, Shane Douglas gets a crucifix pin, 1, 2, 3, and retains the title. After the match, Ron Simmons beats the crap out of Shane Douglas some more. Here comes Cold Scorpio to help him out, beat the shit out of him as well. Shane Douglas promises he's going to have a tag team partner later on in the show to face those two in the next pay-per-view, and it's going to be Stunning Steve Austin. That's right, he's coming to ECW. Better off for him, really. We know what happens after that. Public Enemy go up against Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck, who are now the tag team champions, in a Brawl Games match. And this was a really good match. This was one worth watching. I haven't seen a lot of good Public Enemy matches so far, but this one hit hard. This one was damn good. Public Enemy versus Cactus Jack, Mikey Whipwreck. Unfortunately, Mikey took a hiding, loses the titles, but yeah, Cactus Jack in ECW is just fire. He was fantastic. That version of Mick Foley at that time, on fire. Then we get the main event. We get Chris Benoit. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to talk about him. I knew this was coming. We're going to see him. He's going to be on shows now. And here we go. What a one to talk about. 2-minute match. He drops Sabu on his fucking head and breaks his neck. Wow. What an entrance. First match out the gate for Chris Benoit that I've seen, as I think, so far. And yeah, drops Sabu on his head. Breaks his neck. End of the match. Then loads of other wrestlers come out to try and save the show. It's an absolute mess. They all brawl around the ring. Then we get Cold Scorpio come out and challenge Benoit to a match. They have a decent match, actually. It was pretty damn good. Lasted about 12 minutes. Ends in a double count out. And there's the end of the show. Overall, really enjoyable. Some really good matches. Some really bad ones. And in the end, just the ugly moment with Sabu breaking his neck. Benoit dropping him on his fucking head like a fucking... He just didn't care. It looked like he didn't care. He just picked him up and threw him. And Sabu just landed straight down on his head. Just reckless. Absolutely reckless. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll see you next time.